Hello, fifth grade, and welcome to our third math lesson for the week. Today we're going to be cooking with fractions. That's kind of fun. If you look at your toucan fraction worksheet number 25, you're going to see the very same recipes for fudge and caramel. That sounds tasty. Fudge and caramel. So let's say that you want to bake some fudge and some caramels. Well, you need to go to the store to buy some recipes, and you need to figure out just how much of each ingredient are you going to need. So let's find the total amount of sugar that we're going to need. Let's write down sugar. Well, let's look at both recipes. Fudge says that I'm going to need 1 3/4 cups of sugar. Okay, how about for caramel? 1 1/2 cups sugar. Well, how much sugar am I going to have to make sure I buy at the store? What I need to do is add those two together. So let's take 1 3/4 added to 1 1/2. All right, now, before I can actually add them together, I need to have a common denominator. So look at your tens chart. Is there a common denominator between 2 and 4? Very good. It's going to be 4. So let's rewrite the problem. 1 3/4. If I'm looking for a common denominator of fourths, do I need to change that? No, I don't. I can keep it as 1 3/4. But 1 1/2 I need to change. How can you change a 2 into a 4? Very good. Multiply it by 2. Let's write the addition sign so we don't forget the equal sign. 2 times 2 is 4. Whatever I do to the bottom of the fraction, I need to do to the top. 1 times 2 is 2. And my whole number 1, I can keep the same. All right, now that I have a common denominator, I can add them together. And I keep the denominator the same. Now I add the numerators. What's 3 plus 2? 5. Now let's add the whole numbers. What's 1 plus 1? 2. 2 5/4. Uh-oh. 5/4 isn't going to work because 5 is bigger than 4. So I need to simplify. Which one should go in the box? Very good. 5 should go in the box. 4 goes out of the box. 5 divided by 4 is 1. 1 times 4 is 4. 5 subtract 4 is 1. So I have 1 remainder 1. Remember, how do I write that? Well, my remainder 1 is my new numerator. Denominator stays as a 4. And my 1 is my quotient. I need to add to the 2 that I have over here, 2 wholes. 2 plus 1 is 3. So I have 3 1/4. Awesome. Now I need to find the label. What label would make the most sense? Well, it's a little bit easier today because it's right up at the top. Cups of sugar. So I'm going to write cups. So how much sugar do you need to make sure you have in order to make the fudge and caramel? You need to have a total amount of 3 1/4 cups. Let's do that one more time with another ingredient. All right, now let's figure out how much butter you will need total to make the fudge and the caramel. Where's butter? There it is. 1/4 cup butter for the fudge. How about for the caramel? There it is. 1/3 cup butter. All right, let's add those two together. 1/4 plus 1/3. Uh-oh, I can't add those together the way they are. I need to get a common denominator. So let's rewrite the problem. Look at your tens chart. And what's a common denominator between 4 and 3? Very good. It's going to be 12. So how can I change? I know these denominators are going to be 12. How do you change a 4 into a 12? Very good. 4 times 3 is 12. Whatever I do to the bottom, I need to do to the top. What's 1 times 3? Very good. It's 3. How do you change a 3 into a 12? 3 times 4. Whatever you do to the bottom, you do to the top. 1 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4. Now let's add them together. Because I've got a common denominator, I can keep the denominator of 12. Now let's add 3 plus 4. I get 7. All right, now can I simplify? Can 7/12 be simplified? No, they can't, because 7 is prime, and 7 does not fit into 12 equally. So now I can go right into writing my label. What should the label be? Cups. 7/12 of a cup. That is how much butter you'll have to make sure you buy. At least 7/12. Now, here's the thing. When you go to the store, and you can't just bring your cup measure with you to the store. They're not going to just measure out 7/12 of a cup. So you'll need to make sure that you just buy 1 whole cup of butter. Usually butter is sold by the pound, and 1 pound of butter is usually about 2 cups. So you're going to have to buy more butter than what you need, because at the store they're not going to cut up the sticks of butter for it to be 7/12. But you know that you need at least that amount in order to make your fudge and caramel. All right, put that into practice on toucan fraction number 25.